and keep the economy going. Again, the lower interest rates go, the higher gold prices go. Gold prices have gone down somewhat, over $200 from their high, but they're still way up there. And we believe they're going to stay up. And again, the wild cards keep being dealt. Now let's go back to another thing Trump said a couple of months ago. The geopolitical uncertainty is another reason and find out where that gold, how much gold we got in there. Remember he said that? Him and Musk? Lining another 20%. Much of the world has had enough of the United States geopolitical and socioeconomic hegemony. Again, go back to the Trump administration. Look at the debt level going way back up again. Need more money to cover the debt. Chase just came out with an article. When you look at the real debt, it's not $37 trillion. It's more like $220 trillion when you put in Social Security and all the other money the government owes out. There's no way they're going to be able to pay this off. Let's go back to the dollar. You're looking, and now the dollar's going down. Number two, they came out with the consumer price index numbers this week. The CPI was lower than expected at 2.3%. Trump is going to do everything he can to keep the economy prices go. It's as simple as that. The way the economy stays strong is with lower interest rates. End of story. Again, they pumped up, he was the guy that pumped up the economy when he locked it down, when he called a state of emergency on March 11th, 2020 to fight the COVID war. Interest rates went down to zero and they pumped in trillions of dollars of fake money under him and Biden and other people around the world did the same thing. So let's keep interest rates low. And if anybody believes that he can't do it, let's go back to the facts. Let's go back to 2018 when he was president. The Dow had its worst December since the Great Depression. Let's go back to gold. He forced Jerome Powell, the Fed head, to lower interest rates. Trump is going to do everything he can. In January 2019, markets went up some 22% at Dow that next year. He'll do everything he can to lower interest rates and keep the economy going. Again, the lower interest rates go, the higher gold prices go. The geopolitical uncertainty is another reason driving it up. Gold prices have gone down somewhat, over $200 from their high, but they're still way up there. And we believe they're going to stay up. And again, the wild cards keep being dealt. Now let's go back to another thing Trump said a couple of months ago. We're going to go into Fort Knox and find out where that gold, how much gold we got in there. Remember he said that? Him and Musk? How come they're not in there? And number two, they know what's in there. They know. He says, the president wants us, Franklin Roosevelt, wants us to bring the gold back to America, and I'm a true American, and I'm bringing the gold to the president. And my father said, what are you, crazy? Don't do that. And he said, your grandfather started cursing at me in Italian. He turned in all the gold. That's more the presidential reality, turn in the gold. Now I'm going back to Trump now. He's the president. After they stole the people's gold, gave them $20.67 an ounce, the next year, they passed the Gold Reserve Act. Hey, we just changed the price of gold. They increased the price of gold by 70%. So let's go to Trump. I mentioned the debt we have. There's no way in the world they're going to pay it off. But Trump will say, we went into Fort Knox, it's packed with gold, and we're going to raise the price of gold. It's time to raise the price of gold. During the Great Depression, and they'll do it again as I see it. So that's another wild card that could be played. The gambler gang that people call the equity markets. And by the way, again, it's total. And if they raise it another 70%, nothing positive about gold prices spiking. Did it before. Not an article in any of by the prostitute media. Prostitutes are media whores that get paid to put out by their corporate pimps and government whoremasters. Matter of fact, if you put my name in Wikipedia, I'm the guy that came up with the word prostitutes years ago. Not a word about the positive elements of why gold is going up and how high the prices have gone. Not a word. Not a word. They want you to believe in government crap. And BBC. They're owned by the government. I mean, you know that. Again, where are the BBC's articles about the genocide being committed? Oh, yeah, you anti-Semite. How dare you say that? Yeah, all right. Not that's a word, not BBC. A word. Because BB gold crap. Is expressing the fear that people going feel. Back and they don't to us, we see gold. Again, the Chinese are buying it up like crazy. And they realize how troubled their economy is since they locked down the place for 3 years with zero COVID policy, destroyed the lives and livelihoods of hundreds of millions, and they have a real estate bust. And 30% of China's GDP is real estate related. According go back again, but China's going to take the lead in AI. So going back to the equity markets in gold, we see a dot-com bust coming. They way over-invested in NVIDIA and all these other first high-tech. Trends are born, they grow, they mature, reach old age and die in China. The AI trend was only born in 2022. It's only 3 years old. You don't invest all your money in the firstborn. And then we saw what happened in late January that's out of the news. Oh, a DeepSeek? Oh, the Chinese company that says, no, we don't need all those big chips?